Imagine your cat is right there by your side, silently watching your every move. At first glance, it might seem like they're simply relaxing, but the reality is quite different. Many of your everyday actions can directly impact your cat's emotional state. This isn't about major mistakes or intentional harm, but rather the small, often unnoticed behaviors that, to your feline companion's sensitive eyes, can cause emotional discomfort. What may seem trivial to you can be a source of stress for them. Today, we're going to discuss 10 common situations that, without you realizing, might be affecting your cat's well-being. Stay with us until the end, because these insights could completely change the way you see your relationship with your feline friend. Pay special attention to the last point, as it might surprise you and have a truly significant impact on your cat's life. 1. Overlooking their subtle attempts to engage. When we think of affection from pets, we often imagine dogs with their more overt displays, wagging their tails, jumping around, or licking their owner's hands. However, cats express their affection in a much more subtle manner. A cat might nuzzle against your leg, rest their head gently on your arm, or let out a soft meow. According to feline behavior specialists, these are all invitations from your cat to interact and strengthen the bond between you. If you ignore these attempts, because you're distracted by your phone, focused on the TV, or busy with other tasks, it sends a message to your cat that these gestures don't matter. Over time, your cat might begin to notice the lack of response and feel as though it's not worth making the effort anymore. As a result, they might become more reserved, which could gradually weaken the connection you share. Studies in feline behavior have shown that when a cat's attempts to connect are ignored, they can develop feelings of insecurity, distance, or even disinterest. On the other hand, by responding positively to their subtle cues, you help build mutual trust. Want to see a real change in your cat's behavior? Next time they try to interact with you, pause whatever you're doing for a moment and give them your full attention. You'll likely notice a difference in how they respond, and they may approach you more often in the future. It's important to remember that while dogs are often more direct in their displays of affection, cats are more independent and choose their moments. A cat who is ignored or doesn't feel acknowledged may stop trying to reach out entirely. If you start to acknowledge their small signs of affection, you're signaling to them that their presence is important, which can foster a deeper bond. Moreover, this kind of positive reinforcement shows your cat that you care about their emotional well-being. Cats, just like people, need validation and reassurance. They thrive on mutual respect and understanding, so if you make a point to respond to their gentle cues, you're nurturing the trust they place in you. Now consider how this plays out over time. If your cat feels ignored or neglected, they may become more distant, or even seek affection from other sources, which can create an emotional gap between you. Over time, this could lead to a situation where your cat becomes less affectionate or even more distant in general. So what can you do to improve this? It's simple. Try to be more mindful of the signals your cat is sending you. When they nudge you, purr, or even just sit near you, take a few seconds to acknowledge them. Whether that means a quick pet, a few words of affection, or just a gentle touch, this moment of connection can go a long way in strengthening your bond. Think about it. These small moments of interaction might seem insignificant to you, but they mean the world to your cat. In the long run, being more attuned to their needs and signals will help to foster a more secure, trusting relationship. And when your cat feels secure and loved, you'll likely notice a more content and affectionate pet in return. Additionally, it's not just about the physical contact or interaction itself, it's also about the energy you bring to the moment. Cats are highly sensitive to the mood and tone of their environment. If you're stressed, distracted, or hurried, your cat may pick up on that energy and respond accordingly. On the other hand, when you make time to be present with them and show them care and attention, it can have a calming and reassuring effect on them. Your cat will feel seen, appreciated, and safe in your presence. This approach isn't just about the immediate benefits of showing affection. It's about laying the foundation for a deeper and more meaningful relationship with your cat. So next time they give you that soft nudge or gentle meow, take a moment to stop what you're doing and respond. You'll be amazed at how much of a difference these small moments of attention can make in strengthening your relationship with your feline friend. 7. Failing to provide stimulation for their hunting instincts. Even when living in the comfort of a home, cats maintain their strong hunting instincts. They still need to chase, catch, and manipulate objects, mimicking the behaviors they would engage in if they were in the wild. When their environment lacks the proper stimuli, like interactive toys, boxes to explore, or climbing shelves, cats can quickly become bored and frustrated. While this might not seem like a direct attack on their feelings, it certainly impacts their emotional well-being and self-esteem. Without the opportunity to fulfill these basic instincts, cats may become apathetic, irritable, or develop destructive behaviors. Research in animal welfare has shown that environmental enrichment significantly reduces stress and prevents many behavioral issues in cats. By providing balls, tunnels, elevated shelves, and boxes to explore, you are honoring their nature and giving them the space to express themselves. Have you ever thought about how a few simple toys could improve your cat's mood and overall well-being? These toys and activities give your cat the chance to feel recognized for who they are at their core, while also strengthening the trust between you and them. Hunting is a fundamental aspect of feline behavior, and when that need isn't met, cats often show it through boredom or negative behaviors. The natural curiosity and drive to stalk and chase are integral parts of who they are. That's why creating an environment that encourages play and exploration is so important. You don't need to fill your home with expensive toys. Sometimes a simple cardboard box or a paper bag can spark joy and provide hours of entertainment for your cat. By making small adjustments and adding elements that appeal to their instincts, you're not just preventing frustration, you're nurturing their mental and emotional health. Think about it. By simply allowing your cat to engage in activities that stimulate their hunting instincts, you're fostering a sense of purpose and fulfillment in their lives. It's an easy and effective way to improve their mood and well-being. So next time you see your cat staring off into space or acting a bit off, consider if they've had enough stimulation throughout the day. Adding a little enrichment to their day can go a long way in strengthening the bond you share. While cats can't communicate with words, their body language speaks volumes. If you laugh off, ignore, or dismiss these signals, your cat may feel that their concerns aren't being taken seriously. Feline behavior specialists emphasize that recognizing and respecting these cues is essential. By being attentive to these signs of discomfort, you show that you genuinely care about their emotional needs. How would you feel if someone ignored your discomfort when you tried to signal it? Being in tune with your cat's body language can make a huge difference in your interactions. For example, if your cat's ears are flattened against their head and their tail is flicking back and forth, they may be agitated or uncomfortable. A sudden movement, a loud noise, or an unfamiliar person may be causing them distress. In contrast, if you consistently disregard your cat's discomfort, they may start avoiding you or acting more defensively. It's crucial to pay attention to the small signs of discomfort and to respond in a way that respects their emotional state. 9. Loud, constant sounds. Whether it's blaring music, the noise of power tools, a vacuum cleaner, or even frequent yelling, create a hostile auditory environment. Over time, your cat may begin to hide more often, or they may seem more nervous or on edge. If a cat's surroundings are consistently filled with loud and unpredictable sounds, it can trigger feelings of anxiety and fear. The quieter and more predictable the environment, the safer your cat feels. Could something as simple as adjusting the volume in your home make a difference? You might be surprised by how much of a positive impact it can have. Loud or erratic noises can make them feel trapped or out of control. Just like how you might become stressed in a noisy, chaotic environment, your cat experiences the same discomfort. This simple change can help keep your cat from feeling overwhelmed and give them the peace they need to thrive. Disturbing your cat during rest. Their bodies and minds require this recovery time to maintain their health and well-being. If you insist on playing, petting, or disturbing them while they're resting, you're interfering with their natural sleep cycle. Animal behavior experts emphasize that respecting your cat's need for sleep is a crucial part of caring for their emotional well-being. And over time, this can cause them to become more reserved or even avoid you. This, in turn, translates into a more relaxed and happy cat who values your presence during more spontaneous interactions. Have you ever thought about how a peaceful sleep environment could improve your cat's mood and your relationship with them?